I passed LP school, and then I departed to Madrasa education institution. Then I qualified my Maulviyat, and as well as I memorized whole the glorious Quran within 5 and 20 days by myself. I didn't study in any formal way. Just by myself I memorized whole Quran within 5 and 20 days. It is the blessings of Allah, nothing else. And after that I graduated from a very famous Islamic university, Darul Uloom Deoband. That you know that Darul Uloom Deoband, it was a step to free our country from the rule of British. From that institution I have completed my Alimat course, and then I completed my IFTA course, and then I departed and I migrated to Mumbai and took admission in the Markazul Ma'arif Education and Research Center Mumbai, which is run by Maulana Badruddin Ajmal Al-Qasimi, and I spent there 2 years to complete my diploma in English language and literature and diploma in computer also. And just before the few days of this month of Ramadan, I came in my home, and now I am leading Taraweeh, as well as I am taking exam in first year secondary examination. And today actually and truly I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to the all lawyers and advocates and to all the administration of Lawyer Association Gwalbara district to invite me to invite this humble man. I am nothing else. Whatever I am, that is the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I congratulate and I gratitude to all the people who helped and struggled to succeed to this function. It was really and truly, it was amazing function and program, and it was great moment and blessings moment for me to
What is the significance of Ramadan?
There are a lot of significance of Ramadan in Islamic Sharia. For example, you know that Islam is based upon 5 pillars. Among them, fasting is one of them. So fasting is one of the pillars of Islam. So fasting is an obligatory act for all Muslims. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran chapter number 2, Surah Al-Baqarah verse number 183, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kutiba alaykumus siyam, till the end of the verse. It means, O you who believe, fasting is prescribed to you as it was prescribed to those before you, so that you may earn self-restraint and the fear of God. So because of this reason, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the obligation of fasting in the month of Ramadan.
Please tell about Laylatul Qadr and revelation of Quran in this month.
Yes, it is interesting and amazing question. I will try to do my best. Laylatul Qadr, it is an amazing and it is a blessings night that is comes down in the month of Ramadan, especially in the last 10 days of the month of Ramadan. So Hadith says that Laylatul Qadr comes down from 20 days till the Eid, before the Eid. And Laylatul Qadr takes a great significance and in the eye of Sharia, in the eye of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is an interesting thing that in Laylatul Qadr, whatever Muslim, if he will stay whole night away without sleeping, and he will be engaged in worshipping and obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive all sins, all his previous sins in past, whatever he has done.
What acts should not be done in the Ramadan?
For example, there are a lot of things we should not do that in the month of Ramadan, because this is the blessed month of Ramadan, we can say. So, for example, we should protect ourselves from any kind of evil and sins. For example, backbiting, slander, telling a lie, stealing, and abusing other person, any kind of evil and sins that we can say. So we should protect ourselves from any kind of evil and sins. And as well as we should keep fast from the dawn till the sunset, with full faith and with the objective of propitiating good and earning the reward of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.